When was the moment you regretted opening your mouth? I was at a fancy dinner with my new coworkers just 2 weeks into my new job. My direct manager, Mr. David, was sitting at the head of the table, and next to him was an elegant woman in her 50s. The atmosphere was friendly, and the conversation flowed easily about hobbies and artistic interests. Wanting to make a good impression at this first social event, I joined in. When it was my turn to talk, I spoke enthusiastically about my family, then mentioned my sister and her hobby of collecting statues and art pieces. Trying to be funny, I said, "Honestly, my sister's house is starting to look like a museum of weird stuff." Some of my coworkers laughed, which encouraged me to keep going. "She even has this ceramic cat statue with eyes that follow you wherever you go. I swear, it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen." Suddenly, an awkward silence filled the room. I noticed a frozen expression on the elegant woman's face. Mr. David cleared his throat and said calmly, "It seems you haven't been formally introduced to Linda. She's a well-known ceramic artist who specializes in cat sculptures." I felt the blood drain from my face. I quickly tried to recover. "Oh, of course, your work is totally different." Linda cut me off with a cold smile. "Actually, the statue you're talking about was my birthday gift to your sister last year. I made it especially for her." I mumbled an embarrassed apology as my face burned. Later, I learned that Linda wasn't just Mr. David's wife. She was also a close friend of my sister's for years and was preparing for a major art exhibit the following week. It took months to repair the damage. I volunteered to help with her exhibit, took some ceramic art classes to better understand her passion, and even bought one of her pieces to proudly display in my office. That day, I learned a valuable lesson. Before you criticize something, make sure you're not insulting its creator, especially if they're sitting right in front of you.